1996, Kevin Williamson writes the script for the slasher movie Scream, inspired by Daniel Harold Rawling, the Gainesville Ripper. Daniel Rawling was an American serial killer. He killed 5 students in a span of 4 days in August of 1990. He confessed to killing 8, including the attempted murder of his father. He was arrested and convicted in 1994. To understand why Daniel Rawling was the inspiration for the thriller slasher movies Scream, well, we'd have to look into why he was referred to as the Gainesville Ripper. 5 students were killed by Daniel. 4 from the University of Florida and another from Santa Fe College. The Florida University students were killed during a burglary. Daniel would dismember them, decapitate them, and even pose in front of a mirror with their bodies. In the early morning of August 24th, Daniel broke into the apartment of 17-year-old university freshman Sonja Larson and Christina Powell. Daniel found Powell sleeping downstairs. Instead of waking her, he continued upstairs to find Larson sleeping. He taped her mouth shut and then he stabbed her. She would try to fight back, but it was useless. He then continued back downstairs to find Powell. He taped her mouth shut, he tied and bound her hands behind her back. Then he raped her. Then he flipped her over on her stomach and stabbed her 5 times. He would take a shower before leaving the apartment. A day later, he would break into another apartment. This apartment belonged to 18-year-old Krista Hoyt. Krista Hoyt was not home at the time, so he waited. When she arrived, he would kill her in the same manner as the previous 2 girls. On August 27th, he broke into another apartment. This time, the apartment belonged to Tracy Paulus and Manny Boda, both aged 23 years old. He would find Manny first, and he would kill Manny. Manny would struggle and fight back, again with no avail. She heard the commotion and came in. She then ran into her room and barricaded the door. Daniel busted the door down, taped her, stabbed her, raped her. He then did the same exact thing that he did to the previous victims in the same way, same manner, except for Manny. All of the victims, after he was done, their clothes were cut off of them, and he would pose each one of them in a sexual, provocative manner before leaving. Daniel Rawling has something in common as many other serial killers do. A tragic or hard, abusive childhood. Most of the time, this is a dominant mother or an abusive or absent alcoholic father. Daniel was no stranger to this as well. In fact, the police would say that all the victims had one thing in common, except for Manny. They were neat, white, petite women who favored Daniel's mother. Daniel's story would end in 2006 when he was executed from lethal injection.